What's going on, guys? I'm the Sneeko and welcome back to another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. Today I'm going to do my first tutorial, a how-to video on how to make a gameplay commentary on YouTube. A gaming video or a Call of Duty commentary or any kind of commentary in general, whether it be live or a game that you just recorded and then you talked over. So I'm going to tell you a few tips, my experiences of what went well and what went wrong. And I know I'm not the most experienced YouTuber in the world. I've only been on since June, but I have a good amount of videos. I have 73 videos and I upload every day. And I do know how to make a good commentary, and I know what makes a successful commentary, even though I'm not the most successful YouTuber in the world. I only have like 350-something videos, subscribers actually. So I'm going to give you a rundown of a few tips. And remember, the main topic, the main reason you're making a gameplay commentary is to have a topic in your video. If you start the commentary and you have no fucking clue what you're going to talk about, it's a bad video already. No one cares. If you're just going to talk about the gameplay the entire time, you might have a lot of trouble. I mean, maybe it's a gameplay about 100 plus or maybe a 300 plus gameplay. Well, that's okay. That means that it's a good gameplay. But your commentary is not about the gameplay. If you're titling the video Call of Duty Ghost Sniping, then you don't want to talk about the gameplay for half the time. You want to talk about the title of your video. So make sure you know what's going to be in the topic of the commentary and make sure you know what you're going to say. The next step is to make sure you have a good mic. You cannot use your computer mic. You can't use your cell phone. You have to have a mic. Many of you already do. Many of you probably have Apple headphones. Those have really good mics. Many of you own a gaming headset. That works well. Those are one of the best mics in the market. So if you have a Turtle Beach or you have any kind of mic at all, or gaming headset, which works really great, I used to use that for a while, but now I'm using this microphone that I have that I found in my attic. So just make sure that you're using a quality mic. It doesn't have to be top-notch, but just make sure it's not your computer mic or nothing really shitty, or else no one's going to watch your video. Because there's very high-quality videos on YouTube already, people who have professional mics, people who spend a lot of time on their commentary. So if your video is really under par to those, why are they watching your video? Make sure you know that they're watching your video, and you have to entertain them the entire time. So if you have really terrible mic quality, or your gameplay is terrible, the gameplay doesn't matter that much, but if the gameplay is awful, it's recorded badly, then you're going to be screwed over for the entire video. And you got to make sure that you know what you're going to talk about. That's the most important thing. Next, you want to make sure that you have a topic. And it could be about the game that you're playing. It could be about something that just happened. It could be about some Call of Duty news or some gaming news, something like that. But you really got to make sure that you know what you're going to talk about in your commentary. You can't say a lot. You can't. I do that a lot, actually. I say a lot. I really need to improve on that. You can't say a lot. Yes, guys, welcome to my video. I'm playing the DSR, and I don't really know what I'm going to talk about, so, you can't do that. You got to make sure that you know what you're saying. I'm not saying that you have to write out your entire commentary beforehand, but I'm saying that what I like to do is have a bullet points, open up a Word document, and put a list of bullet points about what I'm going to talk about in the commentary. So say the commentary is about Call of Duty Ghost Sniping, and I put down a list of things I'm going to talk about, like quick scoping, should it be banned, should it continue, what are the snipers going to be in Call of Duty Ghosts, my experience with Black Ops 2 sniping and why I think it should be banned in Call of Duty Ghosts, things like that. Write a bullet point, and then you'll know what you're going to talk about. If you write bullet points about things that you already know about, so say you're an expert on quickscoping. If you write down quickscoping as a bullet point, you could talk about that for about 3 minutes, and then you're good for those 3 minutes. Then when you're stuck, you go back to the bullet points, or you can look at what you have, and then you can say more. And what I like to do is I like to do my commentaries in one take. I don't like to do like 5 or 6 like some people like to do. It makes it more realistic, and it's more like interactive. It seems to be more personal with your subscribers and the people who are watching your videos. So I like to do it in one take, but it's just my philosophy. It's not really something that you have to do. If you really get stuck, you can just always cut it and do another take on the video. This point that I'm going to say right now is something that isn't really necessary, but I really like to do it. For the first minute or a minute and a half of the commentary, I like to talk about the gameplay. But first, you got to make sure that you have your intro. Keep it short. I see some intros on Call of Duty channels or on YouTube videos in general that are like 30 to 45 seconds long, and that's way too long. Keep it about 7 to 10 seconds, 7 being the ideal time. My intro is about 7 seconds. It's perfect. It's straight to the point. Don't go really in depth like subscribe, like the video, enjoy, Black Ops 2 commentaries, montages, sniping, and then like quick scopes is I am the quick scope in this clan, and then you put your Twitter, and then you put your YouTube URL, blah blah blah. So don't do that. Don't just put it to get it straight to the point. Make it something funny. Make it something original. Just make it so that it really gets to the point and it really describes what the video is about, or just something simple. If the best intros to me are things that are really simple. What also I like to do after the intro in regular gameplay commentaries is put about 20 seconds or maybe 10 seconds of a song. So like to get it pumped up, like a little dubstep or maybe some heavy metal or just some like smooth techno. I really like having music in the beginning of my commentaries. It really smoothens out the commentary and gets people excited to watch the commentary. Gets them in the mood to get ready to just listen to what you have to say. It's something that I like to do. Also, if you're a little bland and if your voice is very exciting or you're talking very slow, what I like to do is put some like beat in the background, like put like a simple drum beat or like a Dead song on low so that it goes like so that you can just hear that while you talk, and it gets it more engaging so you don't get off, so you don't just lose your train of thought and the viewer doesn't get bored. The YouTube attention span viewer is about 5 seconds. So also going back to the intro, if you see something that's that long, you're gonna lose your you're just going to get bored with that quickly. And if you talk very slow and you get off track and you don't know what you're saying and you say a lot, people are going to get bored and they're going to just try to click to another video. Remember, there are millions and millions of videos on YouTube, and you have to make sure that they're watching your video for a reason. You don't want to be bland, you want to be original. One of the final steps, that it's not going to be the final step, but what I like to do at the end of the gameplay commentary is try to sum it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to leave a like rating if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're not ready to stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep it short, keep it sweet. Don't go on like a minute or 2 minutes with a bland outro that really does not help the commentary at all. If you talk about for 2 minutes saying, well, I'm about to go, guys, the gameplay's almost over, and if you can't finish talking within the time of the gameplay, you can find something else to talk about. Stop the commentary, stop the audio recording, and think of something, because you cannot just like wait till the gameplay's over and just be like, you have to really know what you're gonna say. So you don't have to keep it in time with the gameplay, but that's what most people like to see. That's like the standard. I mean, maybe you could change it if you want, but that's just what normal gameplay commentaries are like. The next step is to be yourself. If you have a high voice like me, or it's not too deep, don't do a fake voice. Don't go really deep. Don't like, hey guys, welcome to my video. Hey, I'm playing some Minecraft. No, don't do that. Have your original voice. People will notice if you do that, and when people notice that you're not being yourself, that you seem fake. People don't like watching fake people. I know my voice isn't the deepest in the world, but I'm not extremely squeaky. I mean, you can say that I am, but it does not matter that much. If your voice is not annoying, if you are really squeaky, just don't talk that fast. Try to talk a little slower than if you're really squeaky. And if you have a really deep voice, that's fine, because people on the internet don't really care too much about that. Just be yourself. Do not have a fake voice. One of the most important steps of all is to make sure that the game audio is at the right volume, and your voice is at the right audio too, or the right volume. So, you don't want to be talking like this, really high pitched, so that you can't hear anything, and you're really squeaky, and you're really talking fast, and you don't know what you're saying, and it's really loud, and it's really annoying, and no one wants to hear you, and they're going to click away from the video right now. You also don't want to be the person who's talking really soft, like,
hey guys, welcome to my Minecraft video. Today we're going to be playing some Hunger Games, and make sure to subscribe if you like the video, and thanks guys.
Now that your video is done rendering and you have a half-assed job video and you only spend like 3 minutes on it, whatever, it's a good video to your own standards. So now you gotta export the video and make sure that it has good quality. It's gotta be at least 720p, but if you have like a bad capture card, then I don't know, 360p at the least. I mean, people don't want to see that kind of quality anymore. I mean, really, look at the stage with YouTube. People are uploading 1080p frequently. I only upload 720p, and I really need to step up to 1080p. The only reason I don't is because my hard drive can't handle it. You also got to think about when people are going to be on YouTube. People aren't going to be on YouTube at 2 a.m. in the morning. You got to think about the time zone. The most amount of people watching on YouTube are probably on the East Coast of the United States, like New York or that area. So you got to think about that time period. So probably 6 p.m. is the best time to upload. That's when I try to upload, but it's the summer right now, so I upload at 1 a.m. Another thing to remember is to not spam. Big YouTubers hate spam on their channel, so you'll have bad relationships if you do that. They'll never become friends with you, and you need to have good relations with bigger YouTubers like that, or you're not going to get any help. So just don't spam. Probably the most important part to making a YouTube channel is to have a personality. If you're going to do a live commentary and you're just bland the whole time, you don't say anything at all, and you're you don't have a personality. People in live commentaries aren't themselves, but they aren't fake. They're just really active, they're energetic, they're exciting to watch. You have to be exciting. You can't just be yourself. Honestly, be yourself, but don't be yourself. Don't be that little annoying, shy kid who doesn't talk to anyone. Be the kid inside of you who wants to go and talk and do stuff and be exciting. No one's gonna want to watch a shy kid. People want to be exciting. People want to be excited to watch videos. People like that. It doesn't seem realistic, but look at PewDiePie. Look at CNNers. Look at all these people who do live commentaries. Look at all these people who have millions of subscribers. All because they're exciting. They're not bland. They're not shy. They're not boring. They are energetic. They're outgoing. Even though I don't think PewDiePie's videos are that great, that's what he does, and that's how he's very successful. And I hope you enjoyed these tips. I hope you learned something. Please like a video if you did enjoy, and I'll see you next one. Thanks for watching, guys.